Hey guys, Brentech here, coming up with another money making guide. As you can tell by my voice, I'm kind of sick, but I can't leave you guys hanging, so I will be doing a money making guide. Now, the last money making guide, I was focusing on skills of thieving. Now we will be focusing more on the combat area. This is around 20k combat XP per hour, which isn't that bad for a money making method, but the cash is 30 to 60k cash per hour depending on your combat levels. So around my combat level or my skills, I should get around 35-ish to 40k per hour, but if you're like 60 combat and stuff, you should get around 60k cash per hour. So this isn't bad if you're trying to train your stats or anything. And it is also recommended that you have defense. Now the method that we will be doing today is Chaos Druids. Now you will need somewhat of a decent armor and decent weapon. Mithril and above is recommended, and an Excalibur is also recommended because it can boost your defense with the special ability. Now to get there, we'll want to run north, west, up to the Cavalry dungeon. Okay, where's my character going? Yeah, they should really fix this because sometimes when I click stuff, it always messes up like this. See, I'm just running back and forth. Okay, let's just take it slow. Okay. There we go. As you guys can see, we are approaching a dungeon right around here. Now, you might want to save your run because, you know, there are deadly monsters down there for low defense. You're gonna want to climb down the ladder and save your run until you see the skeletons, which right there. So once I start getting hit, I will start running as fast as I can. And it's also recommended to have some agility. As you guys can see, they hit pretty hard. So let's go to the prison door. And a suit of armor will fight you for the first time you enter this area, so be warned. And you're just gonna want to run past the giant bats, like so. Okay, where am I going? The minimap is sort of messed up. I guess it's 07, but as you guys can see, there is some people here. Now, I stumbled across this money making method because I was trying to collect some blue dragon scales to see if people would actually buy it. But I noticed that people were actually killing these chaos druids. Then I just remembered that these drop a lot of herbs or herbs or however you guys want to pronounce it. So this is a good money making method. I'll be right back. Alright guys, now what you're going to want to do once you reach here is, if you have an Excalibur, just use, or any special weapon, it is recommended to use it, but if you have an Excalibur, you're just going to want to click the special attack. As you guys can see, my defense is boosted, and all you're going to want to do is attack one of them, and I might have to hop worlds because this just got full. Alright guys, once you find an empty world, all you're going to want to do is just use the special and just attack it. Now these monsters usually have a 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 chance, usually, by my tested, chance of dropping herbs, or I'll just pronounce it herbs, but, so, and these are fairly easy to kill. Like I said, it's 20k XP per hour, it's not that hard to kill, but you do need a little bit of defense. And these drop mostly chaos runes, or not chaos runes, snake grass, mind runes, and all that other stuff. As you guys can see, this is pretty easy to kill. It should only take around 3 kills or 4 kills to get a drop. Alright guys, this is my 4th kill, and I got a herb. Now it's up to you if you want to identify these things. if you do identify these things, it's a little bit of a gamble. Now these herbs, they go for around 150 GP to 250 GP unidentified, and if you do end up identifying them, they will be worth almost 3 times as more or 2 times as less. So it's really up to you, because they might be worth 80 GP or 500 GP. So it's a bit of a gamble, and it's really up to you if you are the type of gambler, or you know. But I would suggest you do not identify these herbs, as they are easier to sell, because if you do identify them, you're gonna have to sell them separately, which is a lot of time, and like I said, it's time consuming. So I suggest you don't identify these herbs, and I will be right back once I get some more. Alright guys, I finished an inventory. That didn't take too long, but I found that if I was doing something else and I wasn't watching the screen, I ended up getting more herbs than I did paying attention. I don't know if that's just me, but anyway, to go back, you have to go back to the previous route. Make sure you have some food with you, because you might die making your way back. As you guys can see, I just got hit. Okay, let's go to open the gate. And open the prison door. Okay, you can run here if you want, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, my screen just froze. Okay, now climb up the ladder and head back to Faldor West Bank. Now I think you need 5 agility, so I recommend getting 5 agility so you can bank easier. I mean, I have 20, which is, agility is pretty helpful if you don't have the magic level to teleport. So I'm gonna make one over here. As you guys can see, there is the crumbling wall. So I'm just gonna wanna climb over the crumbling wall. And I ran out of run just for them. Anything. Anyway, there's the bank right there, and all you're gonna want to do is bank the herbs. Alright, hey guys, I just sold my stuff. Now I made 5k in around 10 minutes. Now obviously I'm not a high combat level, so I am making around 30 to 35k cash per hour. But if you are maxed, well, not maxed, like if you're like around 60 combat or twice as better as my stats, you should be making around 55 to 60k cash per hour. And it also depends on who you sold it to. I sold my herbs for around 120 to 130 GP just because I wanted to get my cash fast. But if you do take the time to sell it, you will be making much more money. So this is a confirmed 30 to 60k cash per hour. If you guys enjoy this video, please subscribe and like the video and comment on my criticisms and all that other stuff, and have a good day.